Hello friends, you are on the Elin Coding channel, and today we will write a program that will include a computer in time as well as the programs that you specify. Let's start with the facts that who and how can use our program. For example, our program is suitable for an organization with a clear time limit for turning on and off the computer. Or you can even specify it. For example, for doctors who are in continuous medical training to earn their that points. There are also funny situations. You need to sit down at a computer and you can't get ready in any way. And when it turns on with the wishes of a fruitful day. And finally, it will be needed for students and school children on distance learning. Let's start to describing the code. First, we need to convert two libraries, OS and GetPass. They are already built into Python, so we don't need to install them. The OS module is needed to control the computer, in this case, to turn it off. The getPass module, so that we can get the name of the user's folder. Let's define the create.bat file. That will accept a list of programs that need to be started when the computer is turned on. Let's first of all create a bat file. We will also call it progress using the with operator with and the open function. Note the second argument. The second argument of the open function is w, which means that we will record this bat file new value. Let's open this bat file as f and write it here are the values aha of plus a string \n. It means a transition to the next line. The command aha off, you need to close the dark cancel. As you understand, it is optional and is done for the convenience of viewer. Let's take a walk cycle for our variable progress. This is a list of ways in different programs. And here we will open the same progress bat file from the loop. Also, in order to write a new data to it and open it all as a file in F2. Now we will write j to the variable f2, that is to our program's bat file. J is a full path of each of our programs. Everything is now our create bat file function finished. Next, let's write another function add to startup. That will accept path. This is a variable, the full path to our file that we will run. I mean our bat file. Here, first of all, we will find out what the user's folder is called on the computer. We did it using the user method from the our model getPath. So let's create a variable ButPath. This will the full path to the startup folder. The startup folder is available in almost all Windows operating systems, and it is needed in order to put their files and programs that we want to run when we turn on the computer. In our case, it will be the bat file progress, which in turn also run programs that we'll write. Let's now again, with the help of our with operator, open this path. This is bat path, and write our file via that is progress.bat. Let's open. And open it as a bat file. And we will write to this bat file that is open bat command start, which will be open our file progress.bat with the start command. That's all. The startup function is already ready, and it remains to get the necessary programs from the user. We create user programs, that is input, and we will separate it with commas. So now it remains to call the function that we created earlier. The first one that we will create bat file. Let's pass our variable inp there, that is, it will be like progress. This is a full path to our programs that we want to run. Next, we will call add2startup function, which will add our bat file to the startup folder. Our program is ready. The only thing that remains for us to do is go into the BIOS and turn on such a parameter alarm on. This is necessary for the computer to automatically turn on a certain time. We open the BIOS, go to the Power tab, then the Configuration tab opens, and many tabs open. We need to power on the RTC alarm. It is innately set as disabled. Let's turn is on enabled, and we have two more small tabs, date and time. We leave the date as every day, and let us have a time from 15 and 35. Click F10, save and exit. As you can see, we made the computer automatically turn on every day at 15:35, and it remains only to run our program. And run. Enter the full path of the program separated by a comma. I still enter only one path to the paint program. Click on the enter key, and yes, everything in the program worked perfectly. Now I turn on the computer to check whether it will work or not. and how you can see our computer start work. Let's wait now. For look, our program run Paint or not. And how you can see, he launched perfectly. And the time was 15:36. 1 minute he started our computer. This is the end of our video. Write in the comments if you liked my video and how would you use the code. You was on the Elin Coding channel. Everyone, bye bye.